disgusting.
So this is another thing that you've brought up. What does rock mean to you?
Rock to me.
Although I
Yeah,
don't know if we can have this conversation without Charles.
yeah, we can't. But I'm to me, obviously, I haven't been in the culture for super long. But I don't think you need to. I think every culture has the same sort of setup, and it's just like hip hop. It's like you have gatekeepers and you have purists, and you have people that really love the art of what rock is or what hip hop is, and you want to keep that sacred. You don't want people coming into your genre and bastardizing it, pretending that they're in it and then leaving. Vanilla Ice, example. Miley Cyrus, example. These are people that will come into the culture, put a cap on backwards, milk it and then duck. And it's like, no, this is a way of life for people. Rock music and grunge and metal, it's not just... It's soundtracks to people's lives, to people's movies. The movie is our life, and the music is the soundtrack. So you've got to be you've got to be in the movie for me to produce a soundtrack for it.
Because you're obviously Demi Lovato and Nine Inch Nails are not the same. So where are you drawing your lines here? Like, because you said in that video that it's a good rock song. That's what you said.
How dare you?
Hey man,
trip me up with my words.
I'm saying, bro.
I'll tell you why.
Go on.
I'll tell you why Demi Lovato gets a pass, because Demi Lovato, I've done my history on Demi Lovato. She had a show on Disney Channel called Sunny with a Chance. On Sunny with a Chance, she had a single that was called La La Land. This is one of her first type of singles that it was kind of her thing, away from the big corporation Disney Channel. And it was a very rock pop song. So that's where she comes from. She never started off doing anything else. That's where she wanted to go. So when I see her take a turn back into that and leaning on that a bit more, I'm like, okay, she was just suppressing that. She couldn't really express that, because when you're working for a big corporation like Disney Channel, you do what the hell they tell you to do.
Yeah.
You don't create anything yourself. So
Totally.
I believe she was living the movie, and now she's allowed to create the music.
Okay, so that still leaves you with this situation where it's like she's rock pop. She's not the same thing as Black Sabbath or Nine Inch Nails or Tool or Opeth. You can't. So my thing is, you can't put all of those things under the same category. And I think the other names that I've mentioned are more like each other.
Machine Gun Kelly is not
I didn't mention.
like
I didn't mention Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Schmelly. He's nowhere. He doesn't embody.
What do you think he is?
He's a little vulture. He's a little vulture. He doesn't. He was doing the hip hop thing. He's got signed to Bad Boy. Was doing the whole hip hop thing, and then he went to this rock thing now. Like, oh yeah, I'm a rock boy. It's like, bro, like what? He's a bit lost. That's what it is. A bit lost, and then he's also on top of that, he's caused a lot of controversy within the rock community, talking about people that are kind of the elder statesmen of rock. So it's like, yo, you're being a douche and you're not actually about this life. It's like those guys that claim they're from the hood, but they're not actually from the hood. They lived in, a nice area and, was with two parents in the house. And then they want to come into your culture and tell stories that they have no right telling. So that's how I feel about Machine Gun Kelly. It's like, yo, bro.
So you're more about who the person is being rather than the music itself. Because what if Machine Gun Kelly's music now just banged, like absolutely banged?
It would only bang when he's telling his truth.
Oh, that's interesting.
At the minute, he is replicating a sound. Everyone knows that he's tried to replicate a pop punk sound.
So what do you think his truth is?
His truth is that's for him to write. That's for him to create. But it's definitely not 2004-5 pop punk. That is not his truth.